Steve Bowers and
Cassandra Fuller.
We welcome you to 6 in the City. Busy, busy day, busy time of year. Wonderful time of year. Springtime is here. Finally, maybe we're going to get some.
Kinda. You know, I'm hoping.
Yeah. Got a lot of things going on in the community. Some we'll talk about at the end, but we got several guests today. So who's with us?
Well, we're going to talk to Sierra Wilson. She is with the Jackson Animal Care Center. They've got a lot of stuff that's going on there. It's getting ready to be kitten season again. So get down there and time to adopt kittens. Pastor Terry Hunley and Pastor Gary Martin are here again with us because they want to promote March for Jesus. It's coming up June the 4th. I want to get folks signed up and ready for that. And then Andy Cole with West Tennessee Legal Services here because Madison County Expungement Clinic is coming up May 6th. Now, you're probably asking what that is. We'll talk a little bit more with Andy about that, and you can find out.
Get on with your life, let's hope.
That's right. Julianne Stone is here. She is with she's executive director of the Scarlet Project. They've got their Craw Fest coming up.
Oh, yeah.
April 30th. That's a popular event, so you really want to hear about that one. And then Robin Chance is with us with Keep Jackson Beautiful. Earth Day is Saturday, April the 23rd. It's at the fairgrounds.
Wow.
Yeah, this Saturday. There's a lot of stuff going on for Earth Day, so we're going to talk about that. Melissa Summer is here. She's director of marketing with Youth Town because their 18th annual golf tournament is coming up on May the 2nd. And then our entertainment today is none other than the GO-TOs.
All right. We got a full show lined up. A lot of things happening, and that's not all of them. We'll try to mention some more as we get on with this edition of 6 in the City.
Hi. I'm here to ask the people of Jackson to be a part of a groundbreaking program, 4 Minute City.
Every minute you don't get help after a sudden cardiac arrest, your chance of survival decreases by 10%.
That's why Friends of Heart and the Jackson Fire Department have created a care team.
A group of everyday citizens trained, equipped, and ready to save lives in our community.
Please call this number or visit our website.
Together, we can save lives.
Experience something new with View It Video on Demand. Now you can preview and rent movies with your remote. Press the TiVo button to go to the home screen. Select View It on Demand to get started. Browse new movie releases and events. Select what you want to watch, then rent. There's even free stuff. You'll find karaoke songs, fun screensavers for your TV, videos for the kids, and more. Experience more with TiVo and View It Video on Demand.
When I first saw a turtle, my heart was full. Now I'm anything but lonely.
We have this deep connection, this heart connection.
He just wants to be close to you and part of your life.
Every day with Turtle is a perfect day.
When I'm holding her, it makes me feel calmer.
I think everything he does shows how much he loves us.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a little bit of a lot of things.
But they're all pure love.
Well, I don't know what in the world happened to Fuller. I can't imagine why she would leave the set.
I was trying to make it in 30 seconds, and I didn't make it.
I've completely misplaced my cue sheet, so she's trying to render help.
I was.
So you pick it up with Sarah and our special guest.
That's right. Well, today we're going to be talking to Sierra Wilson. Sierra, how are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you guys?
We're doing well.
We see you've got a special guest with you.
Yep, this is little meat or deep dish. I want to call him Meat Lover's Deep Dish. He is a 100% sweetie. One of the best puppies we have here. So
is he just a mix?
Yep, he's just a good old Heinz 57. So
he's very loving. He keeps putting his chin on your shoulder. That's so sweet.
Man, posing right there. Okay.
How old is he?
He's about 3 to 4 months old, came in as a stray, and has been one of the cleanest, well-behaved puppies we've had in a very long time.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, wow. So is he up for adoption, or has he got to go through all the procedures?
He is available for adoption. He's not on our adoption floor right now because we don't have space because we are so full with.
Oh, is that right? Wow. Okay.
So if you do absolutely adore him and fall in love like I am, he is available. You just have to ask for him.
What's his name again?
Deep Dish.
Deep Dish.
Deep Dish.
Yep.
That's a unique name for him, for such a sweet, calm puppy. Deep Dish.
We're running out of names, so we're coming up with some crazy names over here.
Sarah,
wow.
is it more full now than normal, or is it kind of the time of year? What are you looking at here? What's happening?
We're very full on dogs right now. We need adopters. We need fosters. We need to get some dogs out of here. We have dogs that are available for adoption that aren't on our adoption row because we have so many dogs.
Dogs, okay.
So cats we're good on at the moment.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
Yep.
Well, I guess nature's about to take care of that.
Yeah. Give it 2 or 3 weeks and we'll be full on
I
cats.
start saying we learn now that there's a cat season out there, about which I didn't know until we started doing the show.
Kitten season is coming is right ahead. So if I know you said you guys are always needing fosters. So what does it take to be a foster?
It's simply an adoption or a foster application. They come and they fill it out. We look over it. If all of the information looks good, they can be approved for fostering that day. We provide all the supplies and you just provide the loves and the cuddles.
Okay.
And for how long of a
adopts them? Is that what you do?
I'm sorry?
You keep them then until someone adopts them? Is that what you do? Or?
It depends. A lot of our fosters are medical based. Either they're too young to go through our vaccinations or if they're injured.
They need help.
Yeah, they need a long-term foster to recover from injuries.
Okay.
So if you could foster for as short as 2 weeks or as long as you want, right? Until what they call the foster fail and you actually adopt. So
absolutely. We are not opposed to foster failures. If you love that animal and you want to adopt it, we can do that as well.
Okay.
Well, right now, Sierra, what's your greatest needs?
Our greatest needs are adopters. I mean, we've got to get some dog adopters in here. We haven't had very many lately. If we just need people to adopt. So if you can adopt, share our Facebook post. We've got all of our available dogs right now on our Facebook page. So share.
Share the Facebook. Now, if you're interested in adopting, but you're a little hesitant, can you come down to the care center and, spend a little time with animals and so that you can kind of make your decision on whether or not you'd make a good, whether or not it would be a good fit for you?
Absolutely. We're here Monday through Saturday, 9:30 to 4. You can come visit all of our available dogs. You can spend some time out in the yard. If you've got another pet at home, you're worried about having some issues, you can bring that pet as long as they are vaccinated and they can meet here. Okay. And if you decide you want to take a couple of different trips, you can come down multiple times and meet them.
Okay.
All right. Well, it's easy enough. All right. Well, Sierra, thank you so much.
Where are you located, Sarah? People haven't been there.
23 Pinnacle Drive. It's right off of Highway 70.
All right, 23 Pinnacle Drive. And that's the Animal Care Center here in Jackson. They're doing a great job. This guy, Deep Dish, is a lovely guy.
Yep, Deep Dish needs a home. So
right. We're going to be right back with more as we continue. Six in the City. Thanks, Sarah.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thanks so much.
The family's visit to the forest inspired a beautiful question. Mother, mother, am I a tree? You tell me to stand tall. You tell me to stay rooted. I think I am a tree. My child, of course you are. But what kind of tree will you be? The kind to hug or the kind to climb? Doesn't matter what you choose, so long as you choose to be a tree that's kind.
Make the forest part of your story at a park near you. Find one at discovertheforest.org.
Tired of internet that leaves you waiting and monitoring your usage with extra fees? Switch to EPlus broadband from the Jackson Energy Authority for fiber optic internet with the fastest speeds to keep everyone connected. Enjoy being online as much as you want without worrying about extra fees or data usage limits. Perfect for when you need to download and upload large files, stream videos, or use your favorite video conferencing app. EPlus broadband, fastest internet, no data caps, no slowdowns, no worries.
That's my neighbor, Joe. Hey, Joe.
Hey, John.
Joe's about to make a very big mistake. Hey, Joe, you think it might be a good idea to call 811 to have your underground utilities marked before you start digging?
John, that's just for big projects.
Actually, it's for any digging project. Hey, congratulations, Joe. You found your electric line. Remember, safe digging always begins with a free call to 811. You want to borrow my phone, buddy?
Well, we're on the way to a March for Jesus. It's coming up June 4th, but we're trying to get everybody lined up and ready to go. Pastor Gary Martin is with us. He participated in Holy Week services. I heard your message at Skyline the other day. It was well attended, well done series of services, I thought.
It was good services, sure was.
I think
a great time.
I had an opportunity to attend a couple of them, and I found them very, very meaningful and a great effort. Glad to see the Ministerial Association doing that. I think it was a comfortable situation for you as well.
Yes, it was great. Had a great time.
All right. Now we're down to the business of the March for Jesus is coming up June the 4th. Get everything ready. You had a kickoff last Monday night. How did that go?
Kickoff went great. Had a great turnout. A lot of excitement. People came in really not expecting or not knowing what to expect when they got there, what we were going to be doing. But when they left, they're ready to go. I mean, they are pumped and ready. We got some great volunteers out of it, and still need plenty more. A lot of folks, a lot of hands, a lot of things to be done. So we've got 3 events scheduled in May that's coming up, and we're just trying to get everybody lined up. We got about 45 days before the big event, and it's coming on fast now.
Okay.
It'll get here. We're gonna get here before you know it, Pastor Gary.
I'd like to slow this train down just a little bit, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Well, if
what are
people
the
want
events
to,
coming up in May, Gary? About what do we need to know here?
Well, May the 3rd, it's a Tuesday afternoon or Tuesday morning, 11:30 a.m. We're going to host a pastor's luncheon for any of the pastors who were not able to be at the kickoff event. And that also includes church leaders. So we're going to host it at Jackson First Assembly at 1027 West Forest Avenue, right down from the hospital, 11:30 to 12:30, where it's going to be an informational meeting and it's kind of a meet and greet kind of thing. That'll be May the 3rd. And then on May 14th, which is a Saturday morning, we're going to have a volunteer training from 9 till 11 to try to make sure we've got people in all the places that are needed to be filled. And then on May 23rd at 6:30 p.m., we're going to do a rally, a praise rally, kind of as a kickoff for the March event. That's going to be held at Northside Assembly of God over on Oil Well.
Okay.
okay. Well, if people are interested in volunteering or helping out, what do they need to do?
They need to scream. They need to give me a call at 901-849-7644, or they can also call the church number at 731-668-5547. And just leave us, if we're not here, just leave us a voicemail, text me, let me know. That first number, the 901, is my cell. So they can text me and leave me their information. I'll get back with them, whatever they want to do. But yeah, we need a ton of volunteers that day. It's ramping up. We're going to have a great day.
Okay. For those that are looking ahead to June 4th, the actual march itself will begin where, Gary? What time will it start?
We're going to start lining up between 8:30 and 9 a.m. It'll start at 10 over on Airways Boulevard, where the old mattress warehouse was. That's 405 Airways Boulevard.
Okay.
And we'll continue onto Airways down to Lafayette to the AMP, and we'll go up to the AMP is where we'll have the rally. And it's going to be more of a parade atmosphere. We're going to have balloons available for the kids to carry. We're encouraging the churches to make signs or banners. No church names, please. No church names. We don't want any representation of any individual. We want all of the glory, all of the attention, and everything go to Christ.
All right.
And then when you get there, you'll arrive there at the AMP. Then there'll be a full service there, and then you'll also have music that afternoon, right? It'll continue.
Yes, we're going to have a massive worship team at the AMP. Then we'll have pastors that'll be leading in prayer for different areas, things of our city, our nation, and so forth. And then that afternoon, that part of the event will end somewhere between 12:30 and 1, and then beginning at 2 p.m., running until 8 p.m. there at the AMP, we'll have live Christian music all afternoon. We'll have some food trucks down there to try to keep people's attention and hunger pains away. And evangelism, we'll have people, being able to talk to folks on the street if they want to be talked to.
Okay.
And just try to love on our city. That's really the whole thing.
The March for Jesus, June 4th, and Pastor Martin's number is 901-849-7644. 901-849-7644. Is there a Facebook page?
There is a Facebook page. It is, how did you know, Steve? Facebook page, March for Jesus Jackson TN. Again, that's March for Jesus Jackson TN.
And
All
this,
right.
Pastor Gary, is a free event for anybody and everybody, right?
Free for anybody that loves Jesus. The whole concept of this thing is praise, prayer, and proclamation. That's all we're doing. No protest.
All
right.
We just
Well,
want to
thank you.
love on our city.
Well,
As
thank
we
you so
appreciate it
much.
very much. Appreciate the work
Yes.
you're doing and everybody that's involved with this. March for Jesus.
Thanks, guys.
June 4th. We're
I
going to the main
appreciate you.
stage, as we call it here, and we're going to welcome the go-to.
Look at your TV screen. Tell me what you see. Your first world's covering up the third, and you're blinded by what you think you need. You're part of the target market, can't you tell? You thought you knew the truth, you thought you knew it well. Hey, yeah, look at your television. Hey, yeah, is it tunnel vision? Hey, yeah, is that your television? Hey, yeah, tunnel vision. What were you drinking? What were you thinking when you came up with this deal? What were you smoking? What were you toking when you thought this was a good idea? All your policies and misplaced greed. You're part of the machine, you're raging against, can't you see? Hey, yeah, is that your television? Hey, yeah, or is it just tunnel vision? Hey, yeah, is that your television? Hey, yeah, tunnel vision.
The SOAR Award, System Operational Achievement Recognition, presented by the American Public Gas Association, recognizes forward-thinking natural gas utilities that continually improve operation capabilities, adapt to challenges, and the changing demands of safe, reliable natural gas distribution. In 2019, the APGA Gold SOAR Award was presented to the Natural Gas Division of JEA. System integrity, forward-thinking innovation, all a real part of JEA today.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
I'm Dr. Keith H. Taylor, owner and CEO of the Mid-South Dental Implant and Oral Surgery Center. Our clinic is unique because it offers oral surgery suites, general dentistry suites, as well as a fully run operating room. EPlus Broadband has never let me down. reps that actually gave me their personal phone numbers. They definitely were compassionate. They knew that some of the technical terms they were using I couldn't understand, and they broke them down to me, and I thought this went a long way. Thank you, EPlus Broadband.
Welcome back to Six in the City. Andy Cole is with us. He's the pro bono coordinator for the West Tennessee Legal Services. Andy, good to have you with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
One thing, explain what work is done through West Tennessee Legal Services, because a lot of people may drive by there. The location has been there for a long time. West Tennessee Legal Services has been there for a long time, but sometimes people are not really familiar with what all you do.
Yeah, so we provide free legal services for people who can't afford an attorney. We've got a bunch of different grants that go through our office. Some of those help people who have been victims of domestic violence or other types of crimes. We help people with housing issues if they're being evicted. And then, people who are being sued for debt, as well as many other things. But specifically today, we're going to talk about expungements.
All right. It's an opportunity to clear your criminal record. These would apply to cases that are in Madison County.
Yes.
And this is an opportunity to do this called an expungement clinic. We're going to try to expunge your record. Like I said,
yeah.
Pastor Mark was on a while ago, and we're going to ask him to help get us forgiven, and you're going to get a record cleared. So we're going to come to the show a whole new life here. This is going to be held Friday, May 6th. It's going to be held at the J. Alexander Leach Criminal Justice Complex, which is where our courtrooms are. Now, most of them are. And it's going to be Friday, May 6th, but you need to register by the 25th of April. So who's putting this on? What is it going to cover? And then how do I get in?
Yeah, so this is a joint thing between West Tennessee Legal Services and then the Tennessee Supreme Court's Faith and Justice Alliance. We are working on this together. We've also worked and have great partners at the Circuit Court Clerk's office, with the judges, with the public defender and district attorney's offices. So we've really all come together to put this on. You have to pre-register for this clinic. You cannot show up the day of, because we have to actually go in and pull your records and look at your record and make sure you are eligible for an expungement, because not everybody is eligible. So we've got to check all of that just to make sure that if you're there, you're going to actually get those services. And even if you're not eligible, we'll explain to you why you might not be, or if you might be in the future.
How do you register then, Andy?
So you can register by calling our office at 731-423-0616. You can also visit our website, which is WTLS.org, and click to do an online intake. You can also show up at our office. The first two are preferred. It's a little easier that way. You might not have to wait as long. But you'll want to get registered before April 25th. We are only having 50 spots open for this, so we don't overwhelm the clerk's office by pulling all these records.
Oh, wow. So we're limited in our attendees. So we need to, to get folks to get in there and go ahead. Where are you guys located for people who don't know, Andy?
Yeah. So our office is 210 West Main Street. So we are downtown, and our doors are open to the public again. So you can come in and complete that process of signing up.
And
I know that for people that have been convicted of felonies, having to fill this out and say, yes, I'm guilty of a felony, whatever, limits their life and the ability to transition. But what can be expunged? What can you actually help do or get a record clear?
So there's a really long list that I wouldn't have time to name all of them.
Okay. So it's more extensive than I might think then.
Yeah. So a lot of times what we see come in that are eligible are maybe credit card, fraudulent use of a credit card, worthless checks. We see those quite frequently. And it's not just felonies, there's misdemeanors as well. Certain misdemeanors are expungible, certain ones are not. Some things that aren't expungible are kind of domestic assault, homicide, like those kind of more violent crimes tend to not be expungible. Some of your drug crimes are. It just depends upon exactly what you were charged under, which is why we pull all those records for you and actually check to make sure that you are or are not eligible.
Has this been done before?
We have done an expungement clinic before. We did one a few years ago.
Okay.
We had a huge turnout, which is why this time we've learned our lesson and are having to limit it. But we also, if too many people sign up, are already looking at hosting another one again in the future.
Okay, excellent. I think it's certainly worthwhile effort.
Most definitely. Absolutely.
It is a
And
challenge for
really
you.
quickly, I just want to add, a lot of people don't realize that if something's been dismissed from your, a crime's been dismissed, or you were found not guilty, or you've got a judicial diversion, those are actually still on your record until you get them expunged.
Okay.
And a lot of people don't realize that.
It's an expungement clinic. It's Friday, May 6th at the Criminal Justice Complex. You need to register by the 25th, and you can go to West Tennessee Legal Services, 731-423-0616. Is that right?
Yes, that is right.
Okay. 423-0616, or go by and see them on West Main Street downtown. Good to see you, Andy. We appreciate the work.
Thanks so much, Andy.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Thanks a lot. Good effort. We're back to the main stage. We welcome once again the GO-TOs.
10,000 people gather at your grave when you're doing your own eulogy. There ain't much to say. Oh no. You can't contain your selfish heart. What are you looking for? For home, for home. How you gonna make it in this world? If you're walking all alone, you're unsatisfied. You know it's true. You're bleeding from your eyes. Just take a good look at you. No, you can't contain your selfish heart. At the show with your greenback stored away, you're saving all your other faces for a rainy day. For what you gonna have to show when the hellhounds come? You think God really wants to know the price of your home? Oh no. You can't contain your selfish heart.
With EPlus broadband and Watch TV everywhere, you can now take your TV on the go. Just visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to sign up. Then you're all set to catch your favorite shows, movies, and sports wherever and whenever you want on any internet-connected device. Choose from our growing selection of networks from your cable package at no extra charge. Visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to learn more. It's easy to sign up for EPlus Broadband's TV Everywhere.
Want to receive account information via text? When you enroll in JA Alerts, you can. Text to get a bill balance, due date, set a payment extension, receive an outage notification, reply to report an electric outage. Text JOIN, J-O-I-N, text JOIN to 53248, 53248. Cell phone number must be current and attached to your JA account. Visit jaxenergy.com/textalert for more information.
Here at the Emergency Operations Center, we rely on EPlus broadband fiber network to better serve Madison County. With high-speed internet, we track storms and natural disasters in real time. Also, fiber internet gives us the speed to host training classes preparing responders from all over the county and state. The phone system allows us flexibility to stay in contact and make conference calls with both in and out of the office with local, state, and federal agencies. Connectivity is an important part of emergency management.
Julianne Stone is with us. She's the executive director of the Scarlet Rope Project. And we could spend some wonderful time, we were going to in a moment, talking about what an amazing program this is and what great progress they're making. Before, you know me, I'm going right for the food line.
I know. We got to talk about the food because that's most important.
Julianne is here to talk to us about a special fundraiser. It's the 5th annual Crawfest. It's going to be for the Scarlet Rope Project. It's coming up. It's going to be at the Hub City Brewing. It's going to be April the 30th. So put that on your calendar, 3 p.m. till 8 p.m. at Hub City Brewing. And it's $30 a platter or $50 for the big platter. But we find out that there are a bunch of sponsors already, right?
Yeah. Yes.
So the best way to get food is be a sponsor.
That's right. It's going that way, it looks like. So
okay.
So
well,
yeah.
So tell us how this works. This is a competition, but it's also like you sell food.
Yes. So that's how we raise money around here at Scarlet Rope is we create a competition and it raises a lot of money apparently. So yes, so this is the 5th annual Crawfest. Hold on just a sec. One of my coworkers just walked in. We all share an office here. Sorry, this is why we're building a house, so we have more space. This is come to the Crawfest to support that 5th annual Crawfest. We're having it at Hub City Brewing downtown this year from 3 to 5 on April the 30th, and it is a competition. So I think this year we have eight or nine teams that are going to be cooking all the crawfish. We have judges that will be there to judge. And then the participants and the sponsors get to eat the goodies. And so, so it works out well. We got people that love crawfish, that love to eat, and we eat them. And then we have people that love to boil them. And so, and we learned about 3 years ago that there are certain people in the area that aren't big fans of crawfish, but they love shrimp. So we've thrown in shrimp here the past 3 years. And so, man, I think last year we cooked 900 pounds of shrimp alone.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, some people don't want to go through the effort it takes to get to the crawfish, you know,
yeah.
Wasted effort.
Yes, for sure.
So what are my chances if I buy a $30 or $50 ticket, I'm going to get to eat?
So we have a lot of sponsors this year. And so obviously sponsors, we got to save enough for them. So I'm telling people, if you want to guarantee that you want to eat, go and purchase your tickets online, which you can get those on our website, and also through our social media page. You can show up the day of, and more than likely we're going to have some left over for the people, the participants that show up the day of. But if you are a true and tried crawfish lover, you need to go ahead and get your tickets.
Get your ticket early.
Yeah.
Julianne, can you still take sponsors? Will you still take sponsors?
So we actually, our sponsorship, we've got to have all those. Yes. Well, let me just answer that. Yes. However, everything is going to print like the end of this week. So, so if you want your name and lights and all the things and on social, then we'll need to get that in this week. But
sponsorship levels start where?
They start at $750, and that gets you 6 entry tickets into the event, and then they go all the way up to 5,000. And I think that gets you 12 tickets into the event. We have a VIP area, and we're going to have Coyote Blues do some extra special stuff for the VIPs, and all the fixings in that tent as well.
You've raised several $1,000s already, so it's obviously it's a great event, but also people believe in what you're doing. Tell people what Scarlet Rope is all about.
So we are a grassroots faith-based nonprofit. We started here in Jackson about actually 7 years ago, and we provide a safe place of healing and restoration to survivors of sex trafficking. We have that here in the city, and so a lot of people are confused by that, what it is, what it isn't. There's a lot of myths out there about how it presents itself. So another component of what we do is education and awareness, teaching people about how it presents itself, the different ways that it can look. And then we also do a hotel outreach twice a month where we go into 4 local hotels with Inglewood Baptist Church, and we feed everybody in those hotels, getting our mission out to the people in the streets that might need to hear it the most. So, and we are in the process of building a new safe home. And we just broke ground a couple of weeks ago, and we hope to be in that in November, and that will double our capacity to serve survivors of trafficking.
It's right there in the same neighborhood with Asheville. I'm on that board at Asheville, and it's a great neighbor. It's become a great neighborhood, a real nurturing and warming neighborhood there.
Asheville was kind enough years ago, about when we were about 3 years ago, to donate some land to us.
Yeah,
and so
fantastic.
We love being on their campus.
Julianne, do you guys have a website that people can go to for more information?
And that's where they can purchase the tickets as well. And it's scarletroadproject.com.
Okay, good deal.
All right.
Thanks so much for being with us.
Yes.
Look forward to it April the 3rd. Appreciate the work.
Okay, thank you.
We're going to be right back. We're going to talk about keeping Jackson beautiful. We got a big day coming up, right?
I know.
Birthday, Saturday. Next on 6 of the City.
Join us to celebrate Jackson and Madison County's 200th year anniversary. To view bicentennial events, visit jacksonmadison200.com.
It stands out in the landscape. It's the newest and largest water tank in the JEA system. Located northeast of McKellar-Sipes Airport, it holds 2.5 million gallons of water. Construction costs just shy of $4 million. But it will supply water and the water pressure necessary to sustain fire hydrants in an expanding industrial and commercial area of Jackson. Meeting needs and building for the future, all a part of JEA Today.
Do you love sports? Then you should know about STEM. Because maximizing nutrition, analyzing peak muscle performance, calculating the perfect shot, and more are all made possible by science, technology, engineering, and math. In fact, there are more careers than ever in sports science. So if you have a passion for sports, then think about getting involved in STEM and improve everyone's game on and off the field. Get inspired at SheCanSTEM.com.
This coming Saturday, April the 23rd, we're going to be celebrating Earth Day. We've got a lot of things going on. The Alzheimer's walk and make Alzheimer's memory, a lot of things happening downtown. We're going to the fairgrounds for Earth Day this year. Robin Chance is with us. And Robin, looks like we got a good weather forecast for Saturday. We're excited about that. Tell us what all is going to be happening on Earth Day.
So it looks like great weather. We're excited about that. This will be the Earth Day Festival. We put this on for 25 years with Keep Jackson Beautiful. This year, it's brought to you by Toyota, Kellogg's, Jackson Coca-Cola, and LD Market Shops. So there's 3 main parts to this. We have a race at 7 a.m., the Earth Day 5K. And you can register at runsignup.com. Then we have the drive-through recycling drop-offs. Those are brought to you by Direct Shred as paper shredding. E-electronics like computers and other hard drives and accessories by Omega Recycling Solutions. And then prescription drugs drop-off and education. And then the city of Jackson this year, which is new, we are accepting tires, 4 per vehicle, tube TVs, which is 1 per vehicle, cardboard, and glass. And then the last is
okay. So you're taking TVs and tires this year.
You are.
Okay.
Tube TVs. You guys said that's a rarity right there. So Steve, you better gather up all those tube TVs.
Yeah, I know. I've got several. I've been waiting on somebody to take. You know what I mean?
better get them down
so
there.
Robin, what time will we start? I know Fuller's going to be there at 7 o'clock to race, but
right. So the festival kicks off at 9 a.m.
All right, at 9, and you'll be there how long?
We'll be there till 1 p.m.
Okay, this is all going to be at fairgrounds, right?
So is the recycling drop off at the same time from anytime from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m.?
It is. So it'll be behind the training center and then in front of kind of where we're hosting the booths.
That's what I went to. It was very well done as far as, know, putting people in the right lines, when you tell them what you got, what you want to do, and they guide you to the right lines for the recycling of the computers or the electronics or the
It's
pesticides or
very well organized.
organized there. So it takes pretty good staff, Robin, to do this.
I'm the recycling coordinator for the city of Jackson. So I work for the city of Jackson, and the city of Jackson is actually the one hosting tires and TVs and glass. So we'll have some of our staff out there. The rest is volunteers from my board, and some volunteers from other organizations through the community. So we wouldn't be able to do that without our volunteers.
Well, big salute to everybody because it's very, very well done. So Earth Day.
Yes.
So all that stuff, you know, and they'll take electronics, like I said, 2 TVs this year, but 1 per car. Is that right?
1 per car.
One
And then
per car.
tires are 4 per vehicle.
4 per vehicle.
Wow.
So you guys have a Facebook page that folks go to check out and keep up with what's going on?
Yeah, so you can go to Keep Jackson Beautiful to our Facebook, and then the city of Jackson also shares that as well.
Okay.
Robin, what all does Keep Jackson Beautiful do?
Keep Jackson Beautiful in the name is beautification for Jackson, but we also help with recycling and litter prevention and education. So our mission is to educate the community and provide supplies and things when you need those events.
I know that the city, of course, through its resources, is trying to deal with all the debris from the tornadoes and the damage we had March 30th. And I think for some people in some areas of the city, they don't realize how extensive the damage was along Hollywood, Skyline, some of those areas. I mean, there was just a lot of damage, a lot of debris out there. It's scattered through the city. So appreciate the effort that's underway. You know.
Thank you. Yes, health and sanitation is on it.
Yeah, so it's a huge effort that's underway in the city, not easily done.
Yes,
that stuff is not easily moved. And we saw it from the utility side with the number of outages that we had and how prolonged they were. There was just a lot more damage than I think people realized.
Okay.
Well, this is Keep Jackson Beautiful, and it is Earth Day Saturday, this Saturday, the 23rd, at the fairgrounds. Now, Fuller, you run in what, 7 o'clock in the morning?
Well, the race is at 7, but I will unfortunately not be at that one because I'll have to be running the Nashville half marathon. So it's on the same day. Yeah. So I won't be able to be there, but
well, Robin, I'd like
will
to have
be
you there
running.
to fill in for her, but
You should.
I'll see you about 9. I'll see you about 9 o'clock, Robin.
I'll go ahead and register. Steve, I'll go ahead and register you for that.
I'll see you with Robin. I'll bring the biggest tube TV gang fat. I'll be looking for you.
Got it. Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks so much, Robin, for what you guys do.
Thanks a lot.
We
We're going to
appreciate
go to the main stage. That's this Saturday at the fairgrounds from 9 until 1.
9 to
We're going
1.
to the main stage. We welcome back the GO-TOs.
Goodbye, my darling, I may never see you again. I'm leaving this place and I'm headed for the promised land. Chaos and corruption, all this greed and murder, it's all driving me crazy. I can't take it any longer. If I had wings so I could fly away, I'd leave everything and live every single day. If I had wings so I could soar in the sky, oh, I'd be a happy man until the day I die. But America's flowing with blood and alcohol. We hate our leaders, but we elected them all. We've forgotten all about the ones who are lying in the tombs. We care more about money than the children in our wombs. If I had wings so I could fly away, I'd leave everything and live every single day. If I had wings so I could soar in the sky, oh, I'd be a happy man until the day I die. Conditional freedom is running rampant in the streets. The people preaching tolerance, well, they're criticizing me. Going in against the grain will make those people stop and stare. I may step on some toes, but hey, I don't really care. If I had wings so I could fly away, I'd leave everything and live every single day. If I had wings so I could soar in the sky, oh, I'd be a happy man until the day I die. I'd be a happy man until the day I die.
I'm Mark Taylor. I'm the owner of Renewable Biomedical Services based out of here in Jackson, Tennessee. We're a provider of biomedical services for medical professionals. At Renewable Biomedical, our use of telecom is of utmost importance. We have to reach our customers in a timely fashion so we can diagnose and service their equipment needs. So EPlus broadband allows Renewable Biomedical to connect effectively with our customers in whichever way they choose, via email, phone, Skype, teleconferencing, in any way you can imagine.
Know the source. Heating and air conditioning costs are 55% of the average home utility bill. Next, 21% of the bill, heating hot water. 12% major appliances from the kitchen to the laundry. 8% of your cost is lighting, and 4% your electronics, from computers to television. When you move your lifestyle to lower your utility bill, know the ratios and make the changes that save you the most at JEA today.
Say it and see it with voice control. Find your favorites faster across live, recorded, and streaming TV. Movies, shows, news, sports, music are just a voice command away. Show me action movies. Just for kids. Every result personalized based on viewing habits and time of day. Say it, watch it. It's that easy with the power of voice control.
Well, in the midst of crawfish and marching for Jesus and everything else that we're doing and sponging records, we're going to play some golf.
That's right.
Right?
That's right. We're going to play
Melissa
golf for a
Summers
good
with
golf.
us, and Chelsea Maslanka, is that right? Did I do that?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. I'm not going to try that again, Chelsea. So good to have you with us. Chelsea's brand new here, and Melissa, of course, has been with us before. She's Director of Marketing for Youthtown. Golf tournament's a big fundraiser for Youthtown. It's coming up May 2nd. So,
Yep.
Melissa, what do we need to know?
Well, did you see it's the 18th annual?
I was going to ask you about that.
year.
That's pretty awesome that it's been 18 years for this golf
So,
tournament.
I know, and you would think I would know a lot about golf by now, but not as much. But not only is it
You don't have
18
to know what to put on a tournament. You know
That's
what I mean?
right. You know, you're too busy putting on a tournament. You don't need to learn golf.
That's right. And then I have to act like I know.
That's true.
So again, we are having our 18th annual golf tournament. Every year we've been hosting it at the Jackson Country Club.
Okay.
And we're there again this year. It's going to be Monday, May the 2nd. And here's some good news. I still have some openings for team sponsorship.
For team sponsorships, okay.
Yes, usually we're kind of full by now. And so I have some openings. I have about 4 teams available for the 8 a.m. flight.
Okay.
So
So
we
we
got-
for 8 a.m. Okay. How much does it cost
so
for
how
the
much are
team?
teams? Yeah.
All right. So our team sponsorship is $1,000, and that is for 4.
Okay.
This, and we have a lot of our faithful business supporters playing in it every year. And this will actually be the 3rd year we've had businesses and people sponsor a first responders team. And I was hoping to have Tom Mates with me today, but that didn't happen, and it's my fault. So I'm sorry, Tom Mates. But we've had 5 teams for the 3rd year in a row for our first responders to come out and play and
Well,
just
that's great.
show an appreciation to them.
Okay, well, that's excellent. So you can pay for them to play, and that's certainly a great gesture.
Melissa, are there other ways to sponsor?
Yes, so we also have a tea green, which is just a great way. It's a sign that is just we put the businesses sign all over the country club, and it's just a great way to sponsor your business. That's a $300 for a tea green sign. And I have until next Wednesday to get those in. Okay. But it's a great way, whether new business, old business, you got a lot of people coming out and playing golf, and your business is just right there, not near the hole, but close to it. So
how do we do this? How do we get the teams entered?
Well, it's easy, very easy. It's just www.youthtown.net.
Okay.
And you'll see a section for events, and you'll see our flyer that gives more details. Okay. And then, of course, my email and my numbers on there. So it doesn't get any easier than that. Hey, and let me tell you real quick. Actually, I'm going to let Chelsea tell you about some of the contest games that we have real quick.
Oh, so we have 4 different games. We're going to be doing the longest drive, the mulligan, the putting contest, and a hole-in-one. And the hole-in-one winner wins $500 cash.
Okay. Oh, wow. Very good.
Pretty awesome.
Okay.
Yeah. So we've got a lot of different fun. And then, of course, the teams, we have first, second, and third place winners for each flight. So they get to spend that in the golf shop.
Okay. So you're doing 2 flights, but you got openings for the 8 o'clock flight.
We have openings for the 8. I may have
I got 4 of those left.
Okay, we could work it around. If someone wants to sponsor a team and they can only play at 1 o'clock, we will make it happen.
Okay.
Well, Melissa, what do you want people to know about Youthtown?
So Youthtown, especially with the golf tournament, we say it's been 18 years, but Youthtown in itself, this is one of our biggest events that we have, and it benefits our boys and our girls here. We obviously with COVID, our purpose here is for teens 13 through 17 with substance abuse. Obviously, there's a deeper core to just that. That we have them for 120 days on site. They have school on site. We have 5 dorms, 4 for boys. We have a girls dorm, 250 acres. So we have them spread out. And the 120 days is short time, but it can make a huge difference. We use that time to just love on them and love on them with Christ's love. And this is our 60th anniversary this year.
Yeah. Oh, it's fantastic. Well, there's another way, and sometimes it just takes somebody to help find it for us and help show us the way. So appreciate what y'all doing, Melissa. Chelsea, it's good to have you with us.
Yes, thank you so much.
We'll be back soon.
That is Youthtown, right? Youthtown.net. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Youthtown.net. Let's go. It's good to see you. Good luck with this.
Thank you,
ladies, for being here.
See y'all.
We're going to be back with more as we continue. Six in the City.
Hey, have you heard about 4-Minute City? Do you know what it is?
Our city has over 100 sudden cardiac arrests every year.
That's why the 4-Minute City program was created.
By placing easy-to-use defibrillators in homes and businesses throughout Jackson, we can save lives.
This is not some hypothetical. This is real.
But it's up to us. Want to do something good?
Come on, Jackson. Get involved.
You just might save my life.
And I might save yours.
For the most reliable drinking water supply at the highest quality, reach for the tap. Our tap water is safe and continues to exceed all government requirements. For more information about our drinking water, visit www.jaxenergy.com/JEACCR.
Move over. It's the law. When approaching work vehicles or crews, move over to create a safety zone. It protects utility workers, law enforcement, firefighters, and emergency personnel. It's not an option. Slow down. It could save a life. Stay safe. Move over.
I give.
I give.
Yo dono sangre.
And I give too. If you're eligible, so should you. Donating blood is safe, easy, and in less than an hour, you can save up to 3 lives. If you've donated with us before, thank you. We can't wait to see you again. If you've never done it, now's your time. Give blood with Lifeline Blood Services today.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. I want to thank all of our guests
Right.
for being with us. Once again, just an amazing variety of things happening out there in this community. A pleasure to talk to everybody. Got a note in from Humboldt today. Of course, it's the 84th annual West Tennessee Strawberry Festival coming up in
It's
May.
right around the corner.
And the Clydesdales are coming. First time
What?
they've been there. Yeah.
What, the
That's an
famous?
exciting addition to the parade. That's coming May 6th. So the Clydesdales are going to be in West Tennessee again. So that's great. We've got a mayoral, there's an election underway.
What? No.
We got May primaries
So
coming
that's
up.
what
in the
all those signs are for.
We've got contested races for mayor and for sheriff and multiple candidates. And we're going to have a mayoral forum here live on EPlus TV6.
Right.
It's going to originate from Union University, and it will feature all 4 candidates. 3 are in the Republican primary and 1 in the Democrat primary. The winners will face in August. And that'll start at 6 p.m.
6 o'clock.
From the GM Savage Chapel at Union University, Tuesday night, the 26th. And we will repeat that here. All right,
Yes,
so.
will be replayed throughout the week. Yeah.
Plus, there's going to be an announcement made coming up Friday. It's going to be out at the ballpark at 10:30.
That's right.
Who's
That's
going to be the big concert finale
big-
for the bicentennial?
Emmy Award winning is what they're saying. So it's a big announcement.
All right, so there's a big announcement coming up. And so we got that all coming up. And many things on. Full, it's good to see you.
It's good to see you. It's good to be
All right.
here.
Appreciate everybody being with us. Good Lord willing, we're back next week for more
That's
6
right.
in the City. We're going out with the GO-TOs. See you next week.
I wanted love, I needed love, most of all. Someone said true love was dead, and I'm bound to fall for you. What can I do? Take my path, but my heart remains loving you, baby child. Tighten up on your reins. You're running wild, it's true. So many ways I'm aching now. These days like these I need relief. Won't you show me how to get right? Yeah, out of sight. When I was young and moving fast, nothing slowed me down. Now I let the others pass. I've come around, 'cause I found running just to keep going just to be seen, otherwise not doing. Such a shame. I don't need to get steady. I know just how I feel. Telling you to be ready, my dear.